I got my permit in 2018. It's now 2021 and I still don't have a driver's license. Hey guys, it's me again. I failed. It's almost become a point of pride for me. Like, how long can I live in LA without a car? But I've gotten comfortable because I don't actually live in LA without a car. My husband loves to drive and he drives me everywhere. This week he's traveling. So I want to test my commitment to not having a license. Like, can I actually make it a week in LA without a car? Let's see. Right off the bat, I have an interview with Podcrushed on the west side. Luckily, my friend and coworker Nava does have a car. She picks me up, we drive to go pick up Penn, and we head to the studio together. And the important thing is that I did not have to drive. So we do the interview, it goes great, but Nava has to drive Penn straight to the airport, so I'm left to my own devices to find my way home. No problem, I can handle myself. I decide to take the bus. First of all buses in LA are free. Yes, you heard that right. All the buses free. I think that's a pandemic thing. Anyway, I lucked out. There was a stop right by the studio. I didn't have to wait, which is pretty rare in LA. But when you do get on that bus, everything's smooth sailing. The ability to people watch, the sun streaming in. I love the bus. It's peaceful to me or something. It took me about an hour to get home, but like I said, I enjoy the bus. Once I got home, I parked myself on my couch and I did not get up until I had finished 7 episodes of Made. I ordered pizza and I just stayed home the whole night, so no traveling for me. On Wednesday, I had a mission to get to Goodwill. It was a beautiful day out and I decided I wanted to take a scooter. Scooters are one of my favorite ways to get around LA. There are a ton of different rideshare scooters. There's Link, Bird, lots of other ones. But I can't be bothered to keep downloading apps. I'm always able to find an Uber scooter somewhere close. It took me about 20 minutes and it cost a little under $10. But you also have to keep in mind that I was trying to film different shots while I was on the scooter and they charge you per minute. So I think it would have probably been less than that, maybe like $7, which is not nothing. I just left Goodwill. Nothing that I could use for my Halloween costume, so that's the best. I'm gonna get coffee and get on the bus. On Thursday, I needed to cook, ordered those groceries on Instacart, and they were delivered right to my door. On Friday, I was home all day working on a video, no transportation needed. On Saturday, I hung out with my neighbor. I walked to her house and walked back. And then I started to get a little restless. It's about 1:30 p.m. Usually, David and I would do something at this point. I have to say, without David here, I'm feeling kind of helpless. My bike needs new tires. I feel kind of stuck. I'm gonna go on a walk. I think that's gonna make me feel good. That's gonna make me feel like a little bit of independence. This is the fit for today. Slides, biker shorts, sweatshirt from 2012, sunglasses, surgical mask. I have no backbone. The tailor took the measurements and he was like, okay, $25, which to me feels like a lot, but I just like went with it. I left Daiso. The most stressful thing happened. My friend texted me while I was there. She's like, oh, I'm at the same shopping center as you. Panic. Immediate panic. She was with her whole family, and as you saw earlier, I'm dressed in basically pajamas. It's like, please do not come to Daiso. She was laughing. Then I leave Daiso. Who do I see at the crosswalk? Her whole family. I'm trying to like hide in plain sight, which is impossible. I don't even know if they saw me because I looked the other way and sprinted. Got like a powder in it. This reminds me of middle school. Brings me right back. Okay, Daiso haul. On Sunday, I had a meeting in Pasadena and my ride fell through at the last minute. I was ready to take a 2-hour bus ride to Pasadena. It was gonna be 3 buses and an hour and 56-minute journey. I was at the bus stop waiting for the bus when a friend of mine texted me. He was going to the same meeting and he offered to pick me up. It was so sweet. So I got a ride there and a ride back. That night we had a Halloween party and I went with 2 of my neighbors. So we Uber pooled and got a ride back. Later that night, David got home. My chauffeur, back where he belongs. All right, with a week of research under my belt, my findings show that it is in fact possible to do LA without a car. You will waste a lot of time. You may feel exhausted. You may feel helpless, stuck at times, or suffer from a lack of independence, but it is possible. Now, all jokes aside, the reality is many people live in LA without a car and do just fine. I think it's imperative that you live in a neighborhood that's centrally located and that you expect to spend most of your life within that neighborhood, which is not a bad thing. Perhaps the greatest test of whether you can do LA without a car is the fact that after 3 years of a permit and no license, 1 failed driving test, at the end of this week I got on my computer and I booked my driving test because I don't want to go through that again. I think I need to have a license. So while it's possible, it's not ideal.